Hi friends, welcome back to Bell Yogi. My name is Michelle and today's practice is yoga for golfers. This class is intended to help golfers' performance, focus, and recovery. Special thanks to golf professional Barrett Damerel for helping me understand the repetitive movements used in golf. All you will need for this practice is your yoga mat and 2 yoga blocks. I recommend cork yoga blocks so they stay in place on your mat. And I sell them on my website, so I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested. So put on some comfortable clothes, grab your props, and we'll get started. Hello again, welcome back. We'll get started on our block in a comfortable seat. You can cross your ankles or your shins, rest your hands on your thighs, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, take a full breath in through your nose, and a big sigh out your mouth, let it go. Do that twice more. Inhale fully. Exhale completely, let go. One more time like this. Inhale. And exhale through your mouth. This time we'll add a breath retention. So take a full breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And exhale, release through your mouth. Again, full breath in. Hold it at the top. And exhale, completely release through your mouth. One more time. Inhale, full breath in. Hold it at the top. And exhale, let it go. Really nice job. Resume your normal breath. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra and take a moment to set an intention for your practice. May the collective intention help golfers improve their golf performance, focus, and recovery. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows to goalpost. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist open to the left. Do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, twist to the right. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, goalpost. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the left. One more time at your own pace. Really nice. This time, inhale, reach, and exhale, twist open to the right. Let your hands release down. Left hand down outside your right thigh, maybe your right hand to the block behind you or to your lower back. Every inhale, think of lengthening, and every exhale, think of twisting a little deeper. Make sure you have a nice tall spine here. Inhale, arms reach back overhead. Exhale, twist open to the left. Same thing here on the other side. Every inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And every exhale, think of twisting just a teeny bit deeper. Inhale, both arms reach overhead. Exhale, grab opposite elbows behind your back. You could also take fists together to touch and draw your elbows back in space. If you have your elbows, with your hands, you're going to pull the arms away from your low back, helping to stretch the anterior part of your shoulder and the chest muscles. Good, now come off your block, place your block to the side. We'll bring our hands down behind us and walk your feet in front, a little wider than your hips. Start to sway your knees over to the left and then over to the right. And just do this a few times, going through internal and external rotation of your hips. This is working on the mobility of the hips. If you want to go further, you can take your hands off the ground and challenge yourself a little bit deeper. Okay, just a few more. Good. This next one, we'll hold it over to the right. Just sit up nice and tall. Take a few deep breaths. And then begin to switch. Drop your knees over to the left and sit up nice and tall. Breathe deeply. Really nice. You'll bring both hands down on the ground. Drop your knees right under your hips in quadruped position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, feel your heart going forward and your tailbone lifting, and exhale, round your spine. So do this a few times. So you're a cow, and exhale into your cat. Really nice. Spinal extension and spinal flexion. Good. Do this one more time. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come to a neutral spine. Bring your left hand behind your head, elbow nice and wide. Inhale, lift your elbow up towards the ceiling. Exhale, try to tap elbow to right wrist. Inhale, open your chest fully. Exhale to cross and tap. Good. Keep going. Inhale to open. Exhale to rotate. Couple more. Really nice. Last time. Inhale up. This time exhale, thread your left hand behind your right wrist and drop the left side of your shoulder to the mat. For today, let's reach the right arm forward towards the front of our mat. And breathe into where we're feeling this. If you'd prefer, you can take your right hand behind your back. Really nice. Release. Right hand presses into the ground. Come back to table pose. Same thing other side. Right hand behind your head. Inhale to lift the elbow up. Exhale to cross and tap left wrist. Inhale to open. Exhale to cross. Keep going. You've got 5 of these. Really nice. One more time. This time, thread behind your left wrist. Drop the right side of your head to the ground. If it doesn't easily touch, just place the block underneath it. You can reach your left arm forward. Take a few breaths there. And if you'd like on this side, take the hand behind your back again. Breathing deeply. Good. Release. Left hand presses into the ground. Come back to all fours. From here, we'll take our blocks underneath our hands. Bring your blocks slightly in front of your shoulders. Curl the toes under and start to lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your heels up and lower them down a few times, lifting up and down, really stretching the back of the legs into the calves. This time, hold the heels high, bend your knees, keep your pelvis up towards the ceiling, And let your heart melt. Getting a little more spinal extension this way. Good. Walk your feet forward towards your blocks. Feet are about hip distance apart and fold over your legs. You can let those hands come to the floor or grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway a little side to side, left and right. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come back to blocks. And then reach your arms all the way up overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Really nice. Separate your feet and start to sway your whole body side to side. Those arms feel heavy. Good. Warming up the whole body here. Nice. Bring your feet a little closer. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take a moment to close your eyes and breathe. Notice all that good energy you just built up in the body. Nice. From here, come back to the front of your mat if you're not already there. And step your left foot back into a lunge. So right foot forward, left foot back heel is lifted high. Today, we'll take a little bend in the back knee, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Take a deep breath in and exhale to twist to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the right. Good. Couple more. Every exhalation, moving those left ribs to the right side of your mat a little bit deeper. Good. This one will stay to the right. Left arm forward, right hand goes to your low back. Every inhale, think of lengthening up through the crown. Every exhale, think of twisting a little deeper. Really spread your left fingers nice and wide, creating some space. Warming up those forearms. And on your next exhale, left hand is going to come down to the floor or a block. Right arm will reach up high. Always the option to drop your left knee back to the ground. Take a few deep breaths into this lunge. A nice twisted variation. And then release both hands down. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Bend your left elbow, take your hand between your shoulder blades and reach for that elbow with your right hand. Let your head lean into your arms, and on your next exhale, side bend to the right. Breathe all the way down the left side of your body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, hands to the floor. Curl your left toes under, step your right foot back. Bend your knees to the ground. Bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down. Point your toes. Arms go long in front of you. Head is on the ground. Now we're going to take opposite arm and leg off the ground. Lift left arm and right leg. Lift right arm and left leg. So every inhale you lift opposite arm and leg. Every exhale you release. Strengthening the back side of the body here through the posterior chain. Good. Keep going. Really nice. Hands come under your shoulders. Lift yourself up into a low cobra. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades together. And then press yourself up even higher into a high cobra. On your exhale, sit back towards your heels. And then come back up to all fours. We're going to grab those blocks again. And take ourselves into our downward facing dog. So lift your hips, come back to your dog. Couple deep breaths in your dog, maybe reaching those heels to the floor this time. And then walk your feet forward towards your blocks and fold. The upper body hang for a moment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, come to stand. This time, step your right foot back, and we're going back into that lunge. Left knee is bent, right heel is lifted, maybe a little bend in that right knee as well. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the left. Good. Couple more here. Last two. Last one. Good. Hold this one here. Left hand at your low back, right arm reaches forward. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe look over your left shoulder. On your exhale, right hand comes down on the inside of your left foot, maybe on a block. An option to drop your right knee down. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Give yourself a few deep breaths here. Good. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, reach on up. This time, bend your right elbow. Take your left hand to the right elbow, and on your exhale, lean to the left. Nice tricep stretch, and also a lateral side bend. Inhale through center. Exhale, both hands come down. Drop your left knee back to meet your right knee. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower your chest to the ground. Inhale, lift your heart into cobra. Exhale, release your chest. Inhale, extend your arms, coming into a high cobra. Exhale, release your chest. Good. Sit back to child's pose and let your head rest for a few moments. Deepen your breath. In and out through your nose. From here, let's set our legs up in 90-degree angles. So right shin is going to come parallel to the front edge of your mat, and then bring your left knee out to the side and also a 90-degree angle. You can use your blocks in front of that right shin for a little extra height. You might want to stay on your blocks on your hands or come to your elbows. And give yourself a few moments just to breathe into that right hip. Taking some longer exhalations. Inhale. Now walk yourself up, lift your back foot up. Lift up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release and switch sides. Left shin will come parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right shin will come parallel to the long edge of your mat, and your blocks are outside your left shin. You can stay on your hands or come down to forearms. Take a few deep breaths into that left hip or wherever you might be feeling this. Good, and start to walk back up to your hands. We'll lift that back foot up. Good, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide for a bound angle, Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to hinge forward from your hips. We'll transition to the ground now. So come all the way down onto your back. Take your arms out to a T, palms facing up. Walk your feet wider than your mat and drop both knees over to the right. Breathe into the left side body. You can stay here or stack your left knee on top of your right knee. Good, let's switch sides. Drop both knees over to the left. Option to stay right here and breathe into the right side of your body. Or feel free to stack your right knee on top of your left knee. Really nice. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab behind your thighs. Rock side to side. And then start to rock forward and back a few times along the length of your spine. Come all the way up to sit. Well done, golfers. You did it. Draw your hands back together in front of your heart. Come back to your intention for your practice. Thanks so much for joining me. Namaste. Hope to see you soon.